say that, girl, don't tell me you could say that shit. All she want is payback for the way I always play that shit. You ain't getting.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're covering over Wizard's Tower. So I recently completed this dungeon and been practicing for quite a bit. Finally got the hang of this dungeon and I decided to make a little video about it. So I just want to warn you guys that Feather Falling 4 is pretty much a necessity unless you're pretty good at parkour at this dungeon. So let's go ahead and begin. I'd like to just also say that this dungeon takes a lot of focus from me because I'm not the best at this kind of parkour. So if I start randomly not talking, there will be a voiceover most likely if there needs to be one. So that's just a little warning for you guys. Anyways, for this very beginning parkour, I really recommend going whatever route is more comfortable with you. Go through it quick because there is pigment spawners. There are pigment spawners here. Though I haven't actually seen one, so they might have been removed. I'm not too sure. So just be careful of that though. Any fall from here, I think even with Feather Falling 4 will be fatal. So just try to be quick with it. That one's a little neo, but usually if you hold W and S, you can probably land that last block there. Below it, you should be just fine. And once you're through that, go through the little code. I recommend opening this chest. You will need arrows for this dungeon. I forgot to mention that arrows will be very important for this whole entire dungeon. I recommend also bringing a snowball. Just one will do it. You need to push life, death, and rebirth here. Bring a snowball, bring enough arrows. I bring 4 stacks, that's way more than what you need. However, this is your first time actually doing the boss room, then I very much recommend bringing more. So there's 2 paths you can take here. There's the Cauldron Room, and there's also the Overgrown Parkour Room. So I very much recommend doing the Overgrown Parkour Room first because it takes less pots if you're better at parkour or have Feather Falling 4. Also, the snowball is used here because of the wave that spawns at the cauldron is way bigger than it was before, and it's pretty much impossible to take on without very good gear. So it's better just to run. So anyways, I'm going to take care of the hardest one first. You're going to go over to the south side here, southwest. Make sure you're killing zombies so you don't deteriorate any little bit of your Feather Falling 4 more than you already have. And you're just going to do some pretty difficult parkour. This is a 1-block Neo. I'm not the best at these, so I apologize. So for now, I'm just going to go ahead and just focus on this. And I'll skip ahead to when I actually complete the parkour. Alright, there we go. We just completed the Neo right there. So right here is another difficult jump. You can usually fail this jump a few times. And this is just a 3-1. So just do a basic 3 up, a 3 across, 1 up. And then push this button. And get the first little bit. So there are 2 ways to do this next jump. I really recommend trying this way first because you don't have to do a dumb corner jump. So if you're able to jump onto this tree and land over on that leaf, you can actually skip quite a bit the next little bit of parkour. If you hit this button twice, for some reason it's bugged. And there you go. Alright. Next part, you're going to jump right here. Do a little tricky corner jump. Do another one. This is a 3 across, 1 up. Nice. There we go. Very smooth. Only one more to do. This parkour is pretty easy once you get the hang of it, but it's actually pretty difficult for first time completions of this dungeon. I had a lot of trouble with this room. So bring enough pots. I recommend bringing quite a few just in case. Alright, there we go. So once you get this chat message, you're done with this room. You can continue to the Cauldron Room. So this Cauldron Room, we're going to go ahead and bring out a snowball. I'm trying to take as little amount of damage as possible. Oh, I took a hit on my Feather Falling boots. Oh, not a huge deal. Oh, that's really unfortunate. So pretty much the only thing you need in this dungeon is Feather Falling. You can do this without chain. You can do this leather. You can use no armor if you really want to. So yeah. Anyways, so there's gonna be 4 buttons on each corner of the room. You hit them all. Doesn't matter what order you hit them in. So we're just gonna go ahead and hit these buttons. We're gonna get these 4 items. And we have to put it in a certain order. I'm actually gonna separate these because so I'm getting mixed up. And there we go. If you do have glowstone, not glowstone, sorry, glowstone or gunpowder, you can make potions here. Anyways, once you get all 4 buttons, you get all 4 items, you can go ahead and climb up, and you're gonna do a pretty difficult jump. So I recommend getting momentum here. Oh wow, that sucked. Wow. Yikes, I'm pretty bad at parkour, huh? It's unfortunate. Anyways, I recommend getting momentum here. And then you're gonna do a little bit of a corner jump. You can land right here, and this won't give you fall damage, but you can also land anywhere in here. This matters how much fall damage you want to take. So right here, we're gonna throw these items in a certain order, and then we're gonna sprint back, and we're gonna throw a snowball to de-aggro, and we're gonna run straight into the boss room, and we're gonna kill the zombies that you need to kill, and then we're going to attempt the boss room. So we're gonna put this in this order. We're gonna put the mushroom in first, then the rotten flesh, slime ball after, and the potato. Run down. Bunch of zombies are gonna spawn. Throw a snowball. Push this button. Do some pretty simple parkour. Just a couple 1 blocks. And there we go. We're in the boss room. So make sure to take care of any zombies that follow you into here. Make sure I'm at full health just in case. Alright. Awesome. We're now at the boss room. So this is where the bow and arrow comes into play. So I'm going to get up here so I'm a little safer from zombie spawns. So what you're supposed to do in this parkour, this boss room, is you're supposed to shoot these crystals and they're going to create parkour. You jump into these orb looking things and you're going to repair them. Do that 3 times, you beat the dungeon. So we're going to go down. I heard a zombie, so I'm going to go take care of that zombie first before I do anything, because I have been knocked into the back of it. There it is. The bottom pit. You can survive with feather falling forward quite easily. It takes about 4 hearts usually. You can, I think you can survive like 1 fall if you have full health from the drop without feather falling. So we're gonna shoot this one first. And we're just gonna do some pretty easy parkour. But this is timed, so be wary of that. And we're gonna jump right into here. You're gonna push this button, and we're gonna do the next one. So you're gonna hit this light blue one, I think that is. I'm actually colorblind, guys, so I'm not too sure of these colors. We're gonna hit this first one, and then you're just gonna jump into this orb. And after that, just have a little card written down for this one. You're gonna hit light blue. Actually, I'll show you too. You're gonna hit this button. It's gonna kill any zombies that spawn. You don't want to be hit down into that because that will kill you. It won't kill you, but it'll do a lot of damage. If you know pawns or feather falling, then very good chance of killing you. So here we have to go as fast as possible. The hardest jump in this whole dungeon is gonna come right here. It's a little corner jump like that. You gotta hit this black as quick as possible and then jump to it. And then you're gonna hit 2nd and 3rd orb. Oh, sorry, these 2. My bad. And that should create enough parkour for you to get to this orb. And just like that. Sorry, so you're not gonna shoot this gray one. This gray one's worthless. You're gonna hit the blue, and I think that's more like turquoise right there. Whew. Sorry, getting a little nervous. And that's gonna get you the last orb. And then we only have 1 more to do. It's over there. So hit that. Make sure you're killing the zombies that spawned. Try to draw them out just in case anything happens. The little corner jump we did over there, I really recommend having a speed potion or sugar because it makes it a lot easier. Can't F5 there, jeez. There's zombie spawners like pretty much everywhere around here, so go quick. You're gonna hit this turquoise one first. And wow, I did not have. Oh shit! Wow. Okay, well you guys just saw what happens when you fall. That's the amount of damage you take with feather falling. Oh man, that sucked. There's spawners down here, so try to go as quick as possible down here. I guess better to show what happens when you fall down than not showing. You don't have to kill these zombies, but why not? Alright. Make sure none spawned, or none are going to spawn. Alright, so you're gonna shoot this turquoise one. You're gonna jump to it. And you're just gonna go whatever way you're comfortable with. I like going this way, even though it's like not as efficient as you would think. And you're gonna make it to this glowstone. So then you're gonna shoot the last 3 crystals. So this black, gray, and it looks like pink to me. That's going to create enough parkour for you to finish the dungeon. I don't think to get the last one. Put that. So I don't have enough. I don't think I have enough time to get there. Hopefully I do. Okay, awesome. Cool. And that's going to be Wizard Tower. So that's everything in Wizard Tower. We just completed it. You're going to go down into here. And that's the end of the dungeon. Alright, awesome. So you usually get pristine chain here, iron axes, all that kind of good stuff. Let me go ahead and switch these out. You also get health pots now in dungeons. I think you always got them, but I think they're a little more common now. And then make sure you grab the mirror mouse. You will get teleported out after a little bit, so make sure to grab that. I'll show you what that does after I loot. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright, once you're done looting, just go ahead and hop into one of these. And there you go. You beat Wizard Tower. So, overall, Wizard Tower is a pretty difficult dungeon. As you saw, if you saw my top 10 video, Wizard Tower is my number 9 hardest dungeon in the game. So, if you're not too confident with parkour, I don't recommend trying this dungeon as your first real parkour dungeon. However, I do recommend trying this to get more proficient at it once you're not not confident, I guess is my best term I got for you. I can't show up this mirror monster right now what it actually does, but I can explain what it does. So when you hit someone, you're going to give them a chance, I don't know the exact chance of it, of hunger. I think it's 33%, and you're going to give them 1 hunger point down. I'm not sure if that's like 1 hunger bar, or if that's 1 hunger point, because there's 20 points, so 1 point is half a bar. So I'm not too sure. But it's pretty good for PvP if you're into that, because it can drain their sprint. And yeah, besides that, this dungeon is a really good dungeon to go try. If you're decent at parkour, I really recommend this dungeon. Thanks for watching. See ya.